Shalom, shalom. We want to start off this lesson like we always do by giving our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. Also want to say shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophets, servants scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And shalom to you, Akwat, which are you few sisters out there that are sincere in your children. Shalom. And in today's video, I'm actually titled it, The Plagues Draw Nigh and Are Not Slack. You see, and I'm actually look up the meaning to that word plagues, which I also have pulled up over here on the AI overview on Google. And when you go into the meaning of it, it goes into a time or, something, of continual troubles or distress, you see. And these are the times that we're living in, man, where Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is bringing nothing but trouble and distress ultimately upon the inhabitants here in this place, America. We see, these plagues happening all throughout the earth, but they're definitely increasing here in this place, America, the most, you see. And ultimately, all of these things are happening because, the Lord is judging this place, man. You see, and ultimately, we only seen the beginning of the Lord's judgment because, things are only going to continue to get worse in this country, man. You see, for the people that are in this place, that love this place, that think that things in this country is going to get back better and, the old America is going to come back again, those days are long gone, man. You see, this place, America, as we see now, is the new way America is going to be going in the direction of where things are just going to continue to worsen and worsen, man, as time goes on, right? Because as it tells us right here, let me grab that precept. Jeremiah chapter 51. And I'm going to read verse 9. We're going to get straight into the point. You see, it said, we would have healed Babylon, talking about America, right? But she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone, into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Yeah, man. So, the wickedness that goes on in this place, man, the Lord is tired of it. That's why we see all of these bad things ultimately, occurring in this country. And like I said, they're going to worsen because as it tells us right here, let me grab this precept as well. This second Ezra chapter 14, verse 16, it says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen done shall be done hereafter. Right. So, everything that we see ultimately happening now is ultimately only the beginning of what's coming down the pipeline, man, which are greater evils, man. And that word evil in the Hebrew goes to rayam, which means bad times. You see, so more trouble and distress is coming to this country and the people that are in it, especially if you're not in the Lord's remnant, the elect, man, because they're going to ultimately be the only ones in these times that we're in the beginning stages of that's going to ultimately have that protection from the Lord with everything that's about to get poured out in these times, man. Right. So this is verse 17. It says, for look how much the world shall be weakened through age, so much the more shall evils, right, increase upon them that dwell therein, which are talking about the people that dwell within the earth, man. You see, and these are the times that we are in. So I'm going to actually pull out this video that I got that we actually going to be building off of through the Spirit, right? And it's basically just a collage of videos, that this guy posted of all of these people, voicing their opinions about, the intel and information that they've received from other people, that are telling them the things that are coming to America. With the men of the Lord, starting out with the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, we've been warning you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians what the Lord is going to bring to this country. Because everything that we see happening in this place, the Lord is the one that's allowing it to happen. You see, the Lord is the one bringing the evils, the bad times to this place, America, man. The Lord, the reason why all of these people are getting laid off left to right, why people can't find jobs, why the poverty rate is, going up more and more, why the price of these groceries and everything that we see happening in this place is, happening, man. Right? Because as it tells us right here, let me grab that. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace, good times, evil, right? I, the Lord, do all these things. So everything that, like I said, we see happening here in America and all throughout the earth is all happening according to the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Right? Amos 3:6, another one of my favorite precepts. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall it be evil in the city and the Lord has not done it, man? You see? So everything that we see happening is all the Lord's will, right? And like I said, things are going to worsen, man. So I'm going to get into this video, but before I start it, I want to say fair use under the 1976 Copyright Act. I'm not getting paid for this video. This is for educational purposes only. Fair use.
Inside the food distribution system, who sees where things are headed before the rest of us do, says they can't find hope. We all should listen very carefully. This is someone on the ground watching the system struggle in real time. And now, folks from all over the country are shows of price increases happening week after week, and from everything I'm seeing, it's only gonna get worse.
I just went shopping at Aldi, famously the most affordable grocery store, and prices are going up. Look at this. Right there, you can see the cashews. It says $7.19. This used to be less expensive, and I can prove it. Because I am a very normal person, I have all of my receipts in this manila envelope so that I can price compare throughout the months. And I have here in my hands my receipt from Aldi from August 15th, 2025, and I got assorted cashews for $6.95. Take a look at that. There you can see the date, 8/15/2025. And not only that, you can see here that this gluten-free pasta is $2.79. This used to be cheaper. March 29th, that pasta was $2.15 per box. See it right there for yourself. I get that for some people, these are not huge price jumps, and honestly, right now, my household can absorb this, but everything about life in the United States is getting more expensive, whether it be an extra 50 cents here, or next year we're going to watch healthcare skyrocket because of the cuts. So it's not only...
Right, and you hear what it is the woman is saying, just for the little bit of the video I did a lot of play, but you know, and all of these American people are realizing that, man, that everything here in this place, America, is only worsening, man, that things in this country is, you know, taking a turn for the worse, you see? And like I said, all of these things are happening because the Lord is punishing this place, man. And it's going to worsen, right? So I'm going to grab 2nd Esdras chapter 15, you see? And we're going to start at verse... Bear with me. I'm going to get straight to the point. I'm going to start at verse 5, you see? And I'm going to go down. It said, "Behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I will bring plagues upon the world," you see? And like I said, this place, America, is already getting plagued through all of the people that are getting laid off due to these massive job cuts that are going on in the U.S. You got a lot of people that can't make ends meet, you see, because a lot of these jobs are closing down due to them bringing AI in. So you got a lot of places like UPS, Amazon, places where a lot of men and women used to work. A lot of them are getting laid off, man. So guess what? This is ultimately, you know, making more people become homeless, which ultimately, this is going to ultimately allude to a lot of mass crime and things like that happening, which is also going to come in these times as well, man. Right? This is what's coming, man. Right? So like I said, we see the Lord plaguing this place, right? It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." These are all of the things that's coming to America, man. Right? Because ultimately, like that woman was just saying in that video I allowed to play, you see, people going to get tired of, you know, coming out of pocket to pay money for groceries, man. You see, because like I said, people are already not getting paid enough as is, man. You see, so eventually, people going to start taking matters into their own hands, right? To where they're going to be looting these stores, where they're going to be, you know, just taking things. And guess what? That's going to lead to a famine, man. You see, these are all of the plagues that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to bring upon this country, man. You see, these are all of the things that are coming down the pipeline, and we're seeing these things being manifested, man. You see, because to most people, they like to think that things like this that are happening are, you know, inconvenient. You know, they don't mean anything now. But, hey, these things are small somewhat now, you see. But, hey, these problems are going to continue to grow, man, right? Because they're not going anywhere, right? It says... verse 6, and right, and it tells you the reason why the Lord is going to bring these things. It says, "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled," man. Yeah, man. You see, the Lord is tired of all of the wickedness that's ultimately occurring through planet Earth. And why has wickedness polluted the whole earth? Because you have the wicked that is in rulership, man, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And we're ultimately coming to the end of this devil's rulership, man. That's why we're ultimately seeing all of these things take place, right? Because we're at the end of his world, right? End of Esau's world, and that's why you see all of these things happening all throughout planet Earth, you see? And I'm going to actually grab that real quick. 2nd Esdras, right? Chapter 9, see? And we're going to start at verse 1, you see? It says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past which I have told thee before," right? And how do you measure the time diligently? You ultimately look at the scriptures, you see what the prophecies say, and you align it with what you see happening in the earth now. That's why you're able to know where you're at in prophecy. And we see that everything our Lord Yahushua said that will be happening in these latter days, ultimately leading up to his second return, we see all of those things happening. We see all of the prophecies falling into place, We're seeing the beginning stages of the famines that are to come. We're hearing about the wars and the rumors of wars. We're seeing these things, the earthquakes in the diverse places. You see, people being perplexed, all of these things are happening, man, right? And it says, verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Which when you go into that word visit, it means judge. So, hey, we're definitely living in a time and season of Yahweh Shemi Shah getting ready to judge this earth which he made, man. And that's why we see everything worsening, right? And that's why we see everything, continuously, taking a turn for the worse, I should say, all throughout the earth, but mainly in America, right? It says, verse 3, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, which you have all of these things happening, man. I did a video yesterday talking about an earthquake that you just had happen in Las Vegas, man. You see, I believe it was like a 6.0 or something like that. So you got these things happening all throughout the earth, man. Protests and things like that are going on. All of these things are, signs of us being in these times, man, right? Of the end, right? That's how we know that things are only going to get worse. It says, verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, right? For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, man. You see? So like I said, hey, this is the time and season that we're in, man, right? And that's why all of these things are transpiring, right? So I'm going to get back into the video, and we're going to listen to some more of it, and then I grab a few more precepts.
Only just that people are losing their jobs, it's that everything is getting more expensive.
Now, this person's doing something smart by keeping receipts and tracking prices month to month. And what she's finding is exactly what so many of us are feeling. 25 cents here, 50 cents there. It adds up pretty fast. And the fact that even the most affordable stores are inflating their prices right now is very concerning to me.
These were $1.65 last week. These were $1.75 last week. This was 75 cents 2 weeks ago. This was $3.25 2 weeks ago. I remember when these cost 50 cents.
Right. So like I said, you hear the woman just walking around the store basically talking about how the price of everything is skyrocketing. But yeah, like I said, man, the Lord is doing this, man. The Lord is the one that's plaguing this place, America. Right. And rightfully so, man, because these people here in this country are proud, man. And hey, the Lord is allowing that pride spirit that has been running rampant so long in this country to come to a cease, man. You see? And let me actually grab that precept, Got to bring that out through the spirit. Right? This is Isaiah chapter 24, right? We're going to grab that. And I'm going to go down to verse 4. It said, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. That word haughty goes into pride, or proud. And we see these people are languishing, man. They're declining, man. They're seeing that everything in this place is not wrapped up to be what they thought it was, man. The American dream that these people believed in so strongly is all coming to naught, man. These people are waking up out of that illusion, you see, that has been in these people's mind for so long, man. You see, people are waking up to the truth, man, that this place, America, is done, right? There's no saving this place. As I read early in Jeremiah, this place can't be healed, man. It's over. This is verse 7 in the same chapter. It said, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. Yeah, because that's how the people in America used to be at one point in time. Everybody was merry-hearted. Everybody was proud. Everybody was happy. When everything in this place was still somewhat normal, hey, people were proud. You couldn't tell anybody anything. Everybody was excited. Everybody was in that party all the time, mirthful, cheerful spirit. But hey, now you see these people, man, all of that is over, right? And these are the miseries that the Lord is bringing upon these people, man, right? Second Esdras 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done unto them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride, man. And that's exactly what the Lord is bringing upon the inhabitants of this place, man. Miseries, right? And it's only going to worsen, you see? So let me actually look up the meaning to that word miseries, right? On an AI overview on Google. And it says a state of extreme unhappiness. And that's what you see these people in the state of in this country. These people are not happy in this place, man. You see, because the mirth is being pulled away from this place, man. It's finished, right? The joy of the land is gone. It says suffering or discomfort, which can be caused by mental distress, physical pain, or unfortunate circumstances like poverty or illness. And that's what a lot of these people in this country are going through. Poverty, right? And those are part of the plagues as well, man. They get how about Shem Yahushua sent it, right? Let me go back to 2nd Esdras 15, right? And we're going to go to verse 49. I'm going to go down to 49, right? And it says, I will send plagues upon thee, right? Widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, you see, and death, right? And pestilence to waste thy houses with destruction and death, man. You see? So, yeah, those are the things that, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to bring upon this country, as well as the whole earth itself, right? These are the things that are ahead, right? So, you know, I'm going to just get back into the video. We'll watch a little bit more of it, right? But, yeah, man, this place is through, man. You see, ain't no getting back good for this country or, you know, things going back to the old days like a lot of people like to want to believe in their mind. Hey, those days of America are over, man. You see, this is the new America, man, where this place is just, you know, economically, financially, systematically, this place is just being brought down on all sides, man, by the Lord, man. This place is done, right?
It was $3.25 2 weeks ago. I remember when these cost 50 cents.
Well, Salakia, let me skip up into the video, right? Skip up a little bit, right?
Was $1.95 2 weeks ago. It was $2, maybe $1.80 a month ago. These were like $1.69 2 weeks ago. These used to cost $1. Thank God the cheap wine is the same price. This was $2.64 last week. They flip-flopped the prices on these. Last week, ground lamb was $6.49. This week, ground beef is $6.49.
Just listen to that. Price after price after price all jumped in a matter of days, not months, days. When you're watching someone walk through a store calling out increases like that, you realize this isn't in our heads. It's happening right in front of us. And something that's worrying many households out there is how fast the cost of staples like ground beef is climbing every week.
Everything is so damn expensive right now, but beef feels like it's through the roof. And if you think that too, it's because it is. It's 51% more expensive than it was in February of 2020 before the pandemic.
Right.
What?
And we basically listening to what it is the people are saying, you know, and basically I just brought this video out to, you know, show you brothers and sisters that may come across this video of basically how everything in this place is worsening for these people, man. Right. And like I said, these things are happening because the Lord is plaguing this place, man. That's why these people are, you know, experiencing the things that they're experiencing. You see? And like I said, it's only going to get worse. So I'm actually grab this precept and we'll end it off with this. Right? This is 2nd Esdras chapter 16. Verse 37. It said, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. And we looked up the meaning to that word plagues earlier, which I'm going to grab it again. Right? And it says to cause continual trouble or distress to. So you see, these are the times that we're living in, right? Where nothing is going to come but trouble, right? I'm going to go down to the similar words. Afflictions, right? And torment, man. That's all Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing in these times upon these people. You see, those that are not of the elect are going to feel these terrible plagues and punishments that the Lord is pouring out, man. Right? Because the Lord is going to provide for his elect, man. The elect men, the elect lady, their children, hey, they're going to be good in these times with everything that's ultimately happening in this country. But for the people that love this place, that cling on to this place, that trust in this place, Egypt, oh yeah, these people are being brought low, man. These people are being confounded, man. Right? That's why the scriptures say in Jeremiah 17:5, cursed be those that trusteth in man, that make of flesh their strength. You know, roughly paraphrasing, man. And a lot of these people, they made this man Esau, especially majority of our people, you know, Jake, they trust in this devil and his system, right? But all of this stuff is coming down, man. You see, it's over, right? But back in 2nd Esdras chapter 16, and I'm going to read verse 37 again. It said, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Verse 38, As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Verse 39, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side. And that's exactly the time we're living in, man, where, like I said, nothing but sorrows is coming down the pipeline, man, upon this earth, you see? And I'm actually look up the word sorrows, right? Because we understand and know that the scriptures have said we're in the beginning of sorrows, man, right? And it's the meaning on the AI overview on Google. It says a feeling of deep distress caused by loss, disappointment, or other misfortunes suffered by oneself or others, right? And when you go down to the similar words, it basically goes into unhappiness, right? Misery, right? As I brought out in that second Edges 8 and 50 earlier, man. Many great miseries coming upon these people, man. You see? So, you know, hey, this is the time and season we're living in, man, where, like I said, you know, things are just going to continue to worsen, right? For these people throughout this earth, man, that love this place, that hold on to this place, that think that this place, America, is just going to continue to keep functioning, and that everything in this place that these people see, this whole illusion that they believe in so strongly, hey, this place is done, man. You see, the glory days of America, the good old days when this place was good, when you can be able to go to the store and only have $20 and get whatever it is you wanted to get and feed your family for about a week or, you know, that's over, man. You see, those days of this country is done because, like I said, the Lord is bringing this place down, man. You see, and ultimately it's going to be destroyed, man. That's what's coming for America, man, right? You see, so with that being said, Lord's willing, I pray this video be edifying to you brothers and your few sisters out there that come across it. With that being said, we're going to end the lesson, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushua Ba'Hashem Rakak Wadash, and double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone, where I learn the truth 100% according to the Bible. Till the next time, I'm going to say, Kwam Yasharallah, Abba Shalom, to the elect, Shalom.